Guys, my name is Lisa, and this is my son Ian, and I want to thank Kenny for asking us to come here. So, this is my Ian, and Ian has a genetic disorder called Cockayne syndrome, and there's a really large list of characteristics, but when he was born, he looked like an average child. And when he started to develop, everything was very slow. He didn't sit up until he was almost a year. He didn't walk until he was about 2. And as his development started to not progress in a normal way, I started going to different doctors, and they would be like, I don't know, want to go see this doctor? When he was approximately 6, I went down to a hospital in Miami to go see a research scientist, and I knew that they were going to want to know any of the doctors that I had seen if they wanted to get different information. So I made a list of all the doctors that he had seen, and it was approximately 30, and still had no idea what was going on. Finally, when he was about 9 years old, they diagnosed him with the Cockayne syndrome, and at the time they told me that the average life was 12 and a half. I want to tell you that today, Ian has just turned 26 in October. And when my sister and Kenny's brother began to date, and our families started to get to know each other, once Kenny heard about Ian and his situation, and got to find out some things about him, and was already working on the organization that he works with, he said, I got to take this kid. When Kenny and Mark approached me about taking Ian, they knew my OCD, anal and protective ways, and they said, can we please take him with us? And they were like giving me all the list of things that they were going to do. And Ian had he talked about it, first of all, for 3 weeks. Every human being that he came in contact with knew that he was going hunting. No matter whether they were stranger, friend, or foe, they knew that Ian was going hunting. He told everyone that he knew. A guy that these guys all went to high school with, and my siblings and Ian's father went to high school with, represents Realtree up in Tennessee, and he sent Ian the garb that he has on today, a back, all this junk full of stuff. Car, an erased car, a hat. And he woke up that morning. Usually, I have to say, you got to get up. You can't sleep your day away. He was up before I was in his room getting all of his camo gear on, getting ready to go. And I was like, no, buddy, you got to take a shower. It's not till tonight. So, you want to tell everybody what you did while you went on your adventure?
Yeah. Shooting and
Did you shoot anything?
no,
Why? Why not?
because there wasn't anything to shoot.
And this he also wanted to bring and show you guys that this was, so when there wasn't anything to shoot, they decided to do some target shooting. And this was his target, and if you can look and see, he got a bullseye his first time shooting. So, all of a sudden, I received this video sent to me in the middle of the day, and Ian was doing what?
I was driving.
Where's Kenny in the F-150? I'm sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting on Kenny. Oh, Ian's driving the F-150. Oh, okay, buddy. Come back around, pick me up.
Yeah, I was having a hard time. Like, you guys don't know that he doesn't drive, but he actually did a pretty good job, though. And I want to say thank you, Kenny. I appreciate you. You're an awesome